My name is Rebecca Sutherland, and I am a personal trainer and a full time military spouse. My life before the royal family um, was is a totally different one to who I am today, or what I stand for even today. I had a lot of trauma in my life. It wasn't easy for me. I look at my life as three stages. You had the traumatic childhood, a lot of stuff all the way up until maybe, 17 years old, um, was very hard on me. And even my young adulthood was not necessarily, I was learning and growing from what had happened in the past. So it was a lot of things that happened during that time as well. I would say this, like the second stage of my life was, trying to cope with that, being overweight, being depressed, dealing with all the stressors that I had to deal with, thinking I was okay and not dealing with what actually happened when I was younger. And I want to say now, since I've met the royal family in my life now, this third stage I'm in is the healing process. I'm learning, and in return, I'm just becoming a healthier person mentally, physically, and honestly, I couldn't do it without my family and the royal family. One day I just was tired of feeling depressed and in this rut that I had to have something new. I was on a search um for something to bring me out of whatever I was in. I thought that that was football. I started playing, football as an adult. And when I met Coach Saya from the royal family and he was training me for football, I realized that wasn't where I was supposed to be. And I think God led me to bodybuilding because it just felt right. And I know it's right, especially as I sit here today, because everything has just fallen into place. Physically, mentally, I'm just a healthier person today. And I wasn't getting that even with football. So I know that I am aligned with where I'm supposed to be as of today. I want anyone that's overweight to understand that anybody can do it. If I did it, someone who never thought that I could ever lose a pound, let alone 100 pounds, was able to do it, then I know that anyone can do it. The motivation came from the love I have for others. I see and I feel the struggle that people who are overweight feel. And I want to be able to relate to them and be like, I've been there too. Let me help you. And I think that that builds a trust between client and trainer. So the challenge that I've overcome, the biggest challenge I've overcame in my life was as a when I was young, I was constantly told that I wasn't able, I wasn't good enough. Growing up, that sticks with you. You believe it, you become it. Um, Being able to overcome that and realize that I am worth it and I am able to do anything I want to do, anything I set my mind to, that would be the biggest challenge I ever overcame. And today it's shaped me in a way to, I think that's why I'm a loving person. The reason why I care about people, the reason why I even want to help people who are overweight is because I want them to understand that they are loved, they are worthy, and they can succeed anything they put their mind to. I have become mentally stronger through this program because it's taught me to not only love myself, but to not necessarily take other people's negativities to heart. I would always care about what people thought of me. And in reality, it's taught me that they only hate or don't like something about themselves, which, they projected onto you. I honestly do not care what people think of me. I love me and who I am, and I can see where I'm going, and I can see where I've come from. The difference between the royal family and the program that they have versus a regular personal trainer or even a fitness course or class that you would take at the gym is that with the royal family, it's exactly that. It's a family. When you I've taken classes, I've had trainers, I've never lasted long enough for results to show. I didn't feel that closeness, that connection, and I didn't feel that my trainer cared enough about me. And with the royal family, you have that. You have a community. you can link up to the people that you are the closest to because there's enough people in the family that you can relate to. So if I have a certain issue, if I need something that is knowledgeable and very like deep, then I know to go to Coach Eli. If I need something, if I need to be someone to talk to me firm and tell me how it is, then I know I go to Coach Saya. You know, it just depends on what I need. You always have something there. That's what makes it different. It's not one person, one mind. It's a whole family. So with working out and becoming a healthier person, if I could tell if you could take anything from this, it would be just to do it. Give yourself the opportunity, believe that you can do it, show up on the days you don't want to show up, keep striving. You know, my own family, I have three beautiful daughters, and they have seen the way I've changed my confidence. I have, one of my daughters was bullied about the way she looked. And now she's out, like, she feels beautiful. Her confidence has risen just by seeing me. You know, my children coming to me after I had transitioned and become the person I am today. They have told me, Mom, you're so much happier. You smile a lot now. You used to be sad, which is a sad thing to hear from your child. But at the same time, I'm glad that they've seen it, and I want them to be the best version of them. They know that, and I see them growing every day.